guys, what's up? This is Orflek from Sir Gaming, and look, we are back on Baby-O account, and I got a couple comments asking why I was playing this account so much, and basically, something is different in the Clash Royale meta, and I'm not sure what it is, and because of that, my main account has dropped 500 trophies, and I just can't seem to climb back up. I was at about 3750, and I'm now sitting at around 3200. So because of that, it's a little more fun to play Baby-O, and, you know, we're facing really high-level people now. As you can see, we're up in Arena 6 now. We climbed all the way up out of Pekka's Playhouse into Arena 6, and so I'm facing level 7s, level 8s, and so it's not that I want to beat people who are easy, it's that I want the challenge of facing someone who's higher level, but still have an option to win instead of playing the same old deck. So, like I said, we're up in Arena 6. I want to show you a replay real fast, just because this guy was absolutely terrible. I don't know what he was thinking. This is Maven. I shared this with my clan. So I'm using the same Xbow deck that I showed you in the Double Xbow Destruction episode. And I like to start just an Xbow, just a bomber in the back and then an Xbow. He's going to drop a hog here and rage it. The hog's going to get off one hit, and then his skeleton army's just going to go down right like that. So I use the opportunity to drop my Xbow and start picking off that tower. He's going to drop a mini Pekka, and unfortunately I just wasn't quick enough on those goblins to stop it from hitting my Xbow. So that was well played on his part. Right here we're just kind of resetting, as you can see. I'm going to start the same kind of push in the back. You play it kind of like a giant deck. So instead of a giant, though, you have an Xbow. So this guy's going to drop a minion horde, and I'm going to fireball them. Now, I didn't know he had a mirror right here. So he's going to mirror them, and I was like, oops. And those don't die. So, because our arrows are not high enough level to kill those. If you didn't notice, he's a level 8. I'm a level 4 still. So he's going to let my musketeer alone. That was probably a mistake on his part because it's going to do some good damage. And now watch that. Skeleton army, no hits from that hog rider. So he just spent 6 elixir on that hog rage and he got no hits. And I just spent 3 to counter it completely and get some good damage on that left-hand side. That skeleton army shouldn't be much of a problem, but I dropped some goblins anyway just to make sure we clean those up. And as you can see, a couple of them almost got out there. He's going to drop barbarians, and I thought about fireballing them, but then I remembered his minion horde, and I had a bomber there already, so I just let the bomber take care of them. And now we have a nice big push on that side. We're going to drop our skeleton army to counter that mini Pekka and pull it, and our Xbow is going to kind of get a free reign on that tower over there. With our skeleton army coming up the left-hand side, going to do some okay damage over there. That mini Pekka unfortunately couldn't do anything, and I did get my goblins down in time this time. So this time I'm going to be smart. I'm going to use arrows first, because for some reason I thought his mirror made them a higher level. He should not have dropped that rage. Right here he's coming in with a skeleton army and a hog, so I'm going to drop my own skeleton army right there, and that's going to take out his hog and his skeleton army. He is going to get a couple hits on our tower, but if you look on the left-hand side, we got a musketeer plucking away, and I don't know why he dropped 2 Valkyries right there when I already had minions. He's going to rage it, and there's another mistake. His Valkyrie didn't get a single hit. So this guy is just using rage all over, and it's not working for him. Now I'm saving my arrows, if you noticed. I could have arrowed that, but instead I saved them for his minion horde. And then right here, throw our Xbow to go after that king tower. He's going to cry. And that is the end of that match. So here's the levels that my cards were playing that game. As you can see, they're all pretty low. They don't match my level. But unfortunately, I think I've reached a point where I cannot climb any higher without upgrading some of my cards. So what we're going to do today is we're going to upgrade a couple things. We're going to go to level 5, and then we're going to see how we do back on the ladder. Alright, so when I upgrade one more thing, we're going to be level 5. Which should I do? I think I'm going to do the bomber, because right now it's the only one that's not up a level, and now we are going to be level 5. There it is, level 5. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of that, And now I think we could upgrade some more stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this musketeer because I find a lot of times people have baby dragons and I need that musketeer to be able to take out that baby dragon. So there we go. We upgraded a lot of stuff. We're a long way from level 6, so we won't be going there anytime soon. Let's go back and see how this does in the ladder. Alright, so now that we upgraded those, let's hop into a battle. We're going to face Gigi from Cookie Monsters. Cool name, cool name. As you can see, a level 8. This is just how it's going lately. I'm a level 5 now, so maybe it's not quite as bad, but level 8s are pretty standard. I don't know. Let's see what happens with those barbarians or if he's going to reinforce them. I'm going to leave the one on the left alone because now we have our beautiful Xbow. And we're going to need a skeleton army. Can our musketeer defend this? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And that Xbow is going to lock onto that tower. Things are not looking too good for him. But he does have a fireball that pretty much takes it out. That is unfortunate. So as you can see, we are way down. But I think we're actually up in damage because his towers just have so much health. This is kind of rough, actually. It's a challenge, that's for sure. So we're going to drop our minions here, and then we're going to wait a little bit for those barbarians to get over here, and we're going to drop our bomber. We're not going to ignore the barbarians on the left this time, just because it looks like he doesn't want to play that game. So we do have one minion over there kind of picking it off, and we're going to go right back in with this Xbow. I'm expecting a prince, maybe. Oh, bad placement of the fire spirits means that we're going to get that going, and that is going to shoot on that tower, and a big old fireball comes. But no, that tower is not looking good. I think that tower is going down. So that's how you use it right there. We got a level 8 here, and now that we've taken out the right-hand side, we can shift over to this other side. Unfortunately, shoot. Stop that charge. Stop it. No. Yeah, we can't let him do that. I used my skeleton army, so that made things kind of difficult. Since he's a level 8, I'm going to try to play just a little bit safely. We're going to go with a defensive Xbow. That'll really help, and I got my skeleton army here. And we'll get some minions on that musketeer. Those minions are going to hurt my Xbow just a little bit, but that's alright. I know he really wants to come in the left-hand side because that's where all of his damage is. So we're going to try to keep that side defended. There it is. The prince coming in. Kind of a poor move, if you ask me. We're going to go ahead and drop an Xbow right there. Make him think about it. Skeleton army. Arrows. Oh, good worth on those arrows right there. Everything just standing right there in the way. Uh-oh, he's got a hog rider coming in, and I don't have anything for it. We need to stop this. No. Let's send our skeleton army over there for whatever purpose. Not going to be enough on that fireball, and it looks like that's a good game. So one thing I've noticed being up here is that it takes forever to get my crown chest because usually that's how the games go. One crown or I lose. So it is quite difficult, but our goal is to get on TV Royale, right? No. So let's go into another one. Alright, this time we're facing a level 7, so that shouldn't be so bad, right? We just beat a level 8. We can do this. Maybe, possibly. There's a chance. Probably not. I mean, the odds are that it's not possible. He's going to start with an elixir collector. I guess that's good for us. We can drop this Xbow. I'm expecting some kind of air troops. We got our fireball. Let's see what he goes with. He's going to go with fire furnace. Can I get this down? Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. So we're going to save our Xbow right there. It's going to take out his furnace. And now we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up that right-hand side. Oh, fireball. Yeah, there it is. Took out his minions. That Xbow's staying up. It's going to peg away at that tower. But he does have that elixir collector, which worries me just a little bit. Oh, got that tower about halfway down, maybe? No, a little bit more than halfway. But as you can see, my tower only starts out with like 1,000 more hit points than his. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, man, I really hate spawners with an Xbow because it really does. It gets them. We're going to drop our bomber here, start getting ready for another Xbow. The bomber will be really useful for that, but also stop that stuff. We need our skeleton army, because you know what he's going to do. Barbarians. All right, all right. We got barbarians in a barb hut. Go, Xbow, take that down. Bye-bye, knight. Now we got our skeletons on that barb hut. That's looking good. That's looking good. Oh, yeah. Super worth on that fireball. Took out that barb hut, so that was a really good trade on our part. And he doesn't have his elixir collector up right now, so I'd say we're looking okay. He does have a furnace coming back in, though, so we're going to see what we can do to limit that damage. Oh, what do I want to put here? Let's do some goblins. I know that his fire spirits are just going to take those out, but you know what? Has to be done. Has to be done. Let's go Xbow. Let's go skeleton army. Oh, that skeleton army did not work. Oh, I guess it did. I guess it did. Let's get as much stuff as we can here. Protect this Xbow. There it is. Come on, fireball. Come on, fireball. There it is. There it is. We're shooting that tower. It is locked on. Things are not looking good for him. Let's see if that goes down. And then what are we going to do? We're going to drop an Xbow on the other side. Make him think about stuff. Skeleton army to counter that tombstone. We're going to get... That was an interesting choice. An interesting choice for sure. We got to protect this Xbow, though. Just go ahead and fireball that right there. It's looking pretty good. This was a good match. Real good. Oh, so close. So close to getting ourselves a 2 crown. Oh, well. You know what that means? We only need 1 more crown to be able to get our crown chest. So... I can't donate. That would make my XP go up too fast. I'm sorry, guys. But I'll do it on my other accounts. Don't worry. So 1 more crown. Let's see if we can get that. All right. This guy, his clan says Colombia, so I'm assuming it's pronounced Pepillo. Or at least something like that. I'm not good with languages, I guess. I don't know. But he's also a level 7. So that should work out pretty well. Here comes his musketeer. Let's see if we can protect that bomber just long enough for it to be able to hit that musketeer. Oh, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. Let's get our Xbow going in right there. He's got a baby dragon. All right, like I said, we need that musketeer to be able to help take out those baby dragons. Unfortunately, he is going to shut down our Xbow pretty much completely. It did get a couple hits off. But as you can see, this musketeer is going to win that battle right there. And we have our arrows for those. And a hog rider. Interesting choice. Interesting choice because my musketeer wasn't in range yet. But now it is going to be in range and fireball. But we did get off 1 shot. 1 shot from that musketeer. We're doing pretty good right now. He hasn't even touched our tower. Oh, let's see how this goes. I'm going to start off with a bomber in the back here once we get up to that 10 elixir. Just like that. Alright, so we got our bomber coming in here. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm expecting a musketeer again. Yup, there it is. So we're going to go this and this. Oh, graveyard. That's an interesting one that I was not expecting. And it kind of distracted my bomber and let his musketeer hit my Xbow, unfortunately. So that's not going to get much damage off. Alright, he drops a Valkyrie. That's okay. My minions will do some good work to that. We're going to drop our musketeer over here to make sure she gets finished off. We do have a goblin, so I'm not worried about the graveyard spell. But this one is looking pretty much like a stalemate. Alright, here we go. Test between Baby Dragon and Musketeer. We're going to see how this goes. Right here. Musketeer wins against Baby Dragon, and his hog is not even going to get a shot off. Let's go Skeleton Army and then Xbow. And he's going to go with a Graveyard again. Alright, we got our minions working on it. And his Skeleton Army is gone. My Xbow is locked on his tower. Let's get a bomber in here. Try to defend this Xbow for a while. Can we do it? Oh, come on. A little bit more. Yeah, there goes the Xbow. He's going to fireball all that. He is out of options, so we're going to go with another Xbow right there and a skeleton army to stop that musketeer from getting to it. And arrows locked onto the tower. There it is. I think this is going to be it. We're going to send in the fireball. That's it. Good game. So there it is, guys. Still using this same deck, just upgraded slightly more than before. And as you can see, it's doing pretty well. We're almost at 2,000 trophies. So pretty soon we might make it to Arena 7 as a level 5. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Then we can finally unlock those new elite barbarians like you see there. Maybe get some legendaries, who knows. But let's go ahead and open this crown chest to finish off the episode. Alright, every single one of those cards are cards I don't use, but you know what? The gold will help me, the gems will help me. That's nice. Alright, free-to-play account can always use 2 gems. Can't complain. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, and as always, this is Orflek from Sir Gaming, signing off.